Good morning, y'all. Um, listen, I'm sorry. I know that I ain't got no lights or nothing, but I'm still whatever. But my throat, because I got medicine, my throat feel a lot better. So, and I didn't talk yesterday at all to nobody or nothing. So I had, you know, I got up and went on ahead and watched the shit. All right, because I can't let too many days go by without doing shit. So if I sound a little weird, my apologies, y'all. I'm still a little whatever. But um here we are. I watched it and just y'all gonna have to take me as I am. Or I have nothing at all. Potomac. This is season 10, episode 4. Tropic like it's hot, girl. Gay still being a bitch to Stacy. Wendy tells Jazelle that she heard that Angel did graduate uh, Temple. And Wendy said she heard some things had happened or whatever, and she left. Um, Listen, that ain't new. I mean, maybe she eventually went back and she graduated. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. Y'all have to learn how to give people the benefit of the doubt. Y'all don't know how to do that shit. It's weird. Whatever. Y'all do it for each other, but when it comes to the new girls, y'all don't know how to do that shit. That's crazy, but fine. Um, Ashley gets asked that on a date by some nigga, so I already don't believe it. I already don't believe it. I felt like that man was a paid actor. He came right there to do that bullshit so that Ashley can be relevant. Because be clear, Ashley nor Jazelle have nothing going on. All right. And this episode proved it. Giselle is out here dating a whole retired NFL player. Why aren't we seeing that? You want to pry your nose and put your mouth on what everything and what everybody else got going on, all of the things that everybody else is doing, but yet you have real life shit going on, and we're not seeing that. That's a problem for me because we shouldn't be seeing you pry your nose and everybody else's shit when you're out here dating. We could be seeing you doing that now that your kids are out. Now that your kids are out and now that your kids are gone, we should be seeing that side of you. You're not giving us that. The nerve of you to be out here dating and not showing it. Ashley brings up how when Wendy and Giselle, no. Ashley brings up when she invited Wendy and Giselle to hang out. Tia says that it was rude for her not to just to invite them and not invite everybody else. And Ashley tries to get smart with Tia, and Tia cleared her ass for a classy base. Listen, I really want somebody to smack the living fuck out of Ashley. And no, I don't condone violence. But if Candace can get her ass whooped, I don't understand why nobody pounced on Ashley. Because Ashley wants to be that girl so bad, and you will never be that girl, Ashley. That's not your address. You will never be nothing that you've never been. You've never been that girl. Ever. Ever. Oh Lord, thank God I start breathe. Oh, yes. That's yeah. I needed that. You know that pressure, when that pressure built up back there, child. Oh my God. Ew. I'm sorry, I ain't got no energy, y'all. I'm doing the best I can here, okay? Next week could be better. Jazzy joins the table. Don't really know why. After watching the horses, Ashley asks Kay, is she a Jazzy okay? Because when Jazzy came to the table, her energy had changed. And then Kay says she was cool with Jazzy until she heard from the streets, Wendy, that she was talking about her. So Jazzy comes over, and Kay says that she heard from Wendy that she and Stacy had a problem. That Stacy had a problem with her. Before Wendy explains herself, the first lady of all of that shit come around there to go and hug on them, but she didn't want to be seen on camera, which says a lot because she's obviously a woman of some prestige. She doesn't even want her face shown. She don't even want to be fooled up with y'all like that. You know, Wendy, all of these connections you've now foregoed and all of these bridges you burned, be the thieving winch, you and your man. But whatever, this ain't got nothing to do with the season. But I don't feel good. I'm miserable, so I want to make everybody else miserable. Why not? That's how I feel when I sick, y'all. If I'm miserable, y'all just finna be miserable. Shit. Eh. Wendy girl, Jazzy didn't tell no lies on you. You were being messy. You were being messy in what you did. Like, when listen, y'all tried to produce the hell out of this season. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't. Because there we're seeing Wendy do the same thing. And Wendy, your shit just looked real immature. Giselle's did too, but I just expected more out of you. But then again, why should I? Look, look at where we're at. So, these heavily produced shit. These heavily talk, Jesus, please help me. These heavily produced, I'm going through it, girl. These heavily produced scenes was really getting under my nerve. Don't get me wrong, the episode has some good spots. See, I can't even talk. These episodes have some good spots, but it was real heavily produced. Like, whatever. Kay and Jazzy get into it, and then they bring up each other's meds. And then Kiana brings up how she was a sad chick that stole that lady husband and ran. Um, Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I know we really not feeling Kay as of this season just yet, but I felt like Kay ate with that. I mean, because she did. Don't act like we won't say that about Jazzy Lassie because we were. So just because she was pregnant and had a baby, oh well. That don't change the fact of how they met. So I wasn't mad at what Kay gave her. I wasn't. You want to bring up Greg, bitch? I finna bring up Darius and that woman that you proud about. I won't mad at it. I won't mad at it. Can't do your big one when it comes to Jazz. Cause I don't fuck with no goddamn Jazzy. I don't want to see her. I do not want to see her. Like I don't want no redemption from Jazzy. I'm cool. If anybody deserves redemption, it should be Deca. How about that? Shit. So the ladies packing for divas. Giselle invites Jazzy, even though Kiara said that she didn't want her to come along, but she had to sit on the back of the plane down to the economy. And she didn't care. Listen, one thing I will say about Jazzy, she was a good sport, but other than that, fuck. And Kiana, girl, don't nobody care what you want. Don't nobody care what you want, child. Moving on. Angel brings camouflage luggage, and apparently, around there, the Divas camouflage is not allowed on their island. Thank God you had Miss Tia there, honey. Tia had a whole empty bag for you. Shout out to Tia. Tia real. I like Tia. I do. I like Tia. I'm down for Tia. I like Tia. I really do. I like Tia. I think Tia cool people. I hope she stays, and I hope she continues to. Listen, Tia brings some class to Potomac, because Lord knows these hoes ain't got none. None of them. None of them. All right. So Tia brings a touch of class that's needed. I'm for it. Ooh, ooh, that felt good. Sorry, y'all. I know that was nasty, but I don't feel good. I needed that because my stomach was rocking. It ain't that. Anyway, on the boat ride, Giselle lets it be known to everybody that Kiana didn't want Jazzy to come along. Well, Kiana and Angel. She let it be known that both of them didn't want her to come along. So Angel says that she doesn't remember telling her not to come, but she did say she should bring Dejanay instead because she knows her. Um, I get that, Angel, but just the timing of it all and when that happened, yeah, I mean, I get how a person could take that, but I appreciate you for standing up in it and saying what you mean and meant what you're saying. I give you that, Angel. You know what I mean? But that was cool. But I'm glad DJ Tad ass did come. All right, DJ couldn't come no way. Most school this season when this shit happened. Like she was down to the cafeteria girl, and if it wasn't school, it was down there to the prison that Kara Ash just got out of. Y'all know she had cafeteria lady. Like she couldn't have gone anyway. How the prisoners go eat? How the children go eat? They had cook go. DJ couldn't have came even if she wanted to. Kay says that she's not phony or fake, and she doesn't want to be around people that's like that. Jazzy says, so if I'm so fake, tell Wendy what you told me about her. I said, oh, well, what you tell Jazzy about Wendy, friend? Okay, what you said, girl? So Wendy feels like it all makes sense now. She's been talking about her behind her back. She's been the bad friend this whole time, and now she wants to deflect. I mean, I can't. I mean, I'm with you when you're right. I mean, I'm sorry, Kay, but that is how it look. Like you came up here with all of these grievances about Wendy, but you never could really bring out one that mattered and made sense. But if this was like 6 months ago when this whole thing happened and took place, I mean, yeah, Kiara, you know. mm, Stacy asked Asia could she still try to get to know some of the girls, even if they got static with Kay. And she says she's open to it. And I can appreciate that. Like, just because she got a problem with y'all, don't mean I have to carry one. And this your first season. Like, you can't come up here beefing with all of them and just stick it to Kiara. So that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come up here and do that. You're supposed to come up here and get to know them for yourselves. You know? Mm. Giselle brings up an IG post of Angel saying that they were confused about who this person was because she doesn't look like that now. Yeah, because she had a fucking baby. Not everybody goes back. Now, see, I wasn't clear on that she just had a baby. And then when I went back and watched the further episodes, there was the episode where she said that she was she had a breast bump. And I said, oh, okay. Yeah, she did just have a baby. Because y'all remember, I didn't know if her and Bobby had kids and that. I couldn't even remember. So, like I said. But she just had a fucking baby. I mean, she just had a fucking baby. You brainless, spineless witches with stovepipe legs. Y'all bitches are trifling. Y'all really are. Y'all bitches are trifling. Like, how dare y'all? It's one thing for me to do, but it's a whole other thing for y'all to be women and y'all know she just had a fucking baby. And when I look at the pictures, it don't look, I mean, her face is fuller. She just had a baby. Her snatchback probably didn't happen as fast as y'all's did. So what? Whatever. Giselle assigns rooms for special rooms and makeup bags with their names on it and messages, and everybody got one other than Stacy. Stacy says that she doesn't know who she is or what she is, so she didn't have the heart to do all that for her. Listen, y'all know Giselle is just a nasty person. Um, that's just who she is to her core. Um, you know. But then again, I don't know what y'all expect from Giselle. Like it's just like Wendy said. She had her dad to son with Giselle. She knows how nasty Giselle can be. She had to deal with it. Like at the end of the day, I don't understand why a lot of people were so shocked that she did that. At the same time, I did see some content creators who act so shocked that Giselle would do that to her. Why wouldn't she do that to her? She's nasty. That's what nasty old bitches do. Like y'all socks, y'all was so why? Like that was what was getting me. I didn't understand why a lot of people were so damn shocked. I wasn't by any means. Uh, Angel, Angel and K talk, and Angel brings up how Wendy didn't speak to her and say nothing to her at all when they got to the airport. Of course, Angel, y'all just got into it. Of course she's not gonna speak to you. I didn't understand why you thought she was supposed to, Angel. I understand you're new, but you're not dumb either. I get that you're new, but you're not dumb either. Tia calls Alexis for her birthday, and then her son, Nathaniel, girl, he a mess. He said he wanted to be adopted to a whole new family. I said, my God. Well, I like the way Tia handled it, though. You know, Tia was like, well, look, don't do that until I get home first. Maybe once I come home, you'll change your mind. Okay, and she went on about her day. I mean, hey, listen, and I'm glad that you give him some grace because he is the only boy in there. You know, Stacy asks Angel how did she feel attacked at Kay's lunch. She says that she felt the question that Wendy asked was unnecessary, and then Giselle brings up Angel's IG post. Listen, Angel, you were the one that took it left. Removing what the fraudulent thief for 4 degrees got going on in real life. We talk about the show. And or the show, Angel, you were the one that took the left. Sorry. Sorry. You were the one that flipped. And it does make it seem like Even though you wanted to get to know her, there were conversations had prior between you and your friend. I mean, just being real, being honest, reviewing the show. I don't have no problems with you, Angel. Just reviewing the show. Yeah, you were the one that flipped. You felt the way for it. And then I'm assuming, I can't say for whatever reason, that's your friend. So I'm sure you probably put that situation with her situation, and then that's how that shit happened. Which is normal. It's normal. It happens. But you were the one that flipped it, Angel. I'm just saying. So mm. Again, Giselle, you and Ashley and Stacy, I'm gonna add you too. Sit there. She just had a baby. I have seen so many women who were, you know, stick figures or not even that. Model body types, face and body, everything. They have one baby and then their body never fully recovers from that. It happened. Like I thought it was terrible how all three of y'all moms, knowing that she's just had a baby 19 months ago, and y'all up here pulling this foolishness. Like I said, it's one thing for what I did because I ain't know, but y'all knew. Not only did y'all know, y'all are women and y'all are mothers. Y'all should know better. And I agree. But I'm gonna tell you something else, Angel. What you said in your confessionals, I lived, but I wish you would have said it right then and there, Angel. That's gonna be my problem because you're gonna give a confessional gangster type vibe, and I hate those. I wouldn't use the word hate, but I'm sick, so fuck it. I hate those. I hate confessional gangsters. I would have went up for them more had you said it to their fucking faces because you're right. Wendy laid down on the table. Jazelle laid down on the table. Ashley laid down on the table. I'm more than sure Stacy laid down on the table and tapped a 2 or 3 or 4 name. Look at her face. To be honest, when you was on QVC, your face was fuller. Your face wasn't sunken in and tight and all the rest of that shit. Just saying. Wendy brings up Giselle shenanigans with Stacy. Stacy brings up Giselle's alleged man. Is like I said, I was pissed off by that because you have real life shit going on, but you're not showing it. I don't. I can. You lucky I can't yell. You're not showing your real life. And I think it's fucked up. And the fact that y'all show that speaks volumes. That y'all don't even give a fuck no more as a production team. Because how is it Kenya Moore got fired for not showing her wedding, but just because she wasn't giving much, she was just being Kenya. But here you have Giselle who has a whole cesspool of dates going on, and we don't get to see none of it. She still kept her job. Ashley brings up Stacy allegedly trying to give a big press, and that's the end of that. Like I said, unless Stacy and Monique are friends, so what? There's no tea. Mm. Unless Stacy and Bobo are friends. Y'all know what I mean by Bobo, because I know I said it might sound like Bobo. I know, but I'm not saying Bobo. I'm saying Bobo. I'm congested right now. Unless her and Momo are friends, there's no tea. She's free to talk to anybody, even Red McGilla Gorilla and even Michael Dark. She's free to talk to them. She's single, they single, and it ain't like y'all her damn friends. So she don't y'all a goddamn thing. I don't know, but that's it. That's all I got about. And that's why I wasn't talking at all yesterday because that pressure, child. But I made it through, bitch. I couldn't go days. I'm still trying to build myself up, child. I can't drop the ball down, bitch. I worked hard to pull myself up out that slump, child. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for coming. I wish I could have made this live. I barely made it through this. Okay. But I'm sorry it looks all so up and janky. But I told you just a second shut in edition. Um I'm about to take me some more medicine, drink some tea, and get better. And I've been trying to get y'all to steak ass salt wine sometime tomorrow. That'll probably be a pre-recorded too, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all dear girl. Bye.
So tonight